Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our Deity run here with Chandragupta of India. And we are starting to get our sights set on probably Japan, just because he's the closest. And by far the easiest to get to. We still have some expansion spots, potentially. Not the greatest spots in the world, but there's technically one maybe down here, possibly one up here, maybe even one over here. So there's a few spots we could expand to. We'll have to see how that's going to work out with building up a little bit of a military. Now, we have two archers, right? We've got two warriors that we do want to upgrade to swordmen here pretty soon. So once we get 20 iron, we will be upgrading these guys. A couple swordmen, a few archers, and then a Varu. Especially if we can get us a battering ram out as well. We probably can do some damage to some of their cities, but we'll have to see. And presumably there is a city right here as well. In fact, I know there is, because that's the only reason why the borders would be the way they are. We've got to keep up with the science, even with building up military and stuff like that. One thing we got going for us is we do have big cities. I mean, we'll have the capability of having big cities, I suppose. So that is going to be something that's very useful for us. One turn left on mysticism. And we are not going to be able to build a quarry anywhere. So we're just going to let that one finish off. I mean, there's technically stone over here, but too far away for us to go after right now. So let's go ahead and hit next turn. Get this start moving ahead. All right, so our archer's here. I guess what we'll do is we're going to move you back. Bring one of the warriors back. Get ready to upgrade here in a few turns. We do have obviously some iron coming into play with this.
Mysticism is the
There's mysticism.
individual symbol for a universe.
I mean, there's still great prophets out there, although I guess Babylon and India already have religions. Is that what I'm reading from this? Babylon, Japan. So I guess as long as that's still available, we probably should go ahead and put some great profit points out there. See if we can get us one as well. It's going to lower our science quite a bit, unfortunately, but I think getting the great profit out could help us out quite a bit. Sadly, Japan's the only person that wants to be friends with me. I mean, no, I don't want to give you horses if I'm about to go to war with you. But I will get some luxuries, maybe? Yeah, just content. So, yeah. We do need some luxuries. Wrong button. Alright, getting at least a little bit of a boost in a couple of our cities. So that's going to help quite a bit. In fact, it just took a turn off the Varu, didn't it? Or did that already hit the next turn? I think actually that was from the hitting next turn. All right. Culture. I mean, we're not building a wonder anytime soon, but games and rec leads us towards things that we care about. Specifically, military training, right? That is still what we're looking for, right? Let me double check. Where am I seeing? Military training. Yep. So we do want military training. Construction civic. It's over there. Water mill. Well, we'll get to it after we get the masonry. We haven't built a water mill though. I mean, we can make it happen somewhere. All right. Monument is done here. I mean, you do need a granary to be able to grow some more. So let's start with that, I suppose. Envoys. This is our first on. Oh, no, we got two right there. Geneva would still be good to get potentially a little bit, but also getting extra science from Nalanda here would be pretty good. Or production when we're building units. Let's go with the Nalanda one. I mean, that's a decent chunk more science. Your last build, I guess over here would be fine. And then your last build probably here is fine as well. A couple more luxuries. Alright, we still got to save up the iron, of course, so we got a little ways to go before we can get those upgraded. A little bit of gold from that. I'm assuming we can sell that. Can. 9 gold per turn for 30 turns. Yes, please. That would be extremely useful. Alright, your last build, my friend. I mean, yeah, farm, it's okay. Don't know that it really matters where we stick it. I mean, we're already here. Might as well stick it here. I'm assuming we can trade that as well. Or is that a new one for us? Nope, that one's new. We got another one over here we can get eventually. But not yet. Now, our science rate's fallen behind a couple guys. But we're still good with compared to Japan, at least. So I suppose there's that. But we are falling a bit behind some of these other guys.
Is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained.
Alright, let's go ahead and start working towards construction. We might switch off of that early if we think we have a chance of getting a watermill somewhere. A few more turns till we can get you upgraded, my friend. Japan's got quite a few units. Alright, we're about to get our Varu out. Which will get us 31. So we'll be a couple points shy of a heroic age, but that sure would be really nice timing if we can work that out. Alright, I think we will get the construction tech, right? So probably okay to swap down here. We're going to need some of this stuff down here eventually anyway. Jebel Barkal, 6 iron per turn is really nice. But I did say I want a watermill, didn't I? Give us a little bit of a boost. All right, 4 more turns on the swordman. All right, our military strength is almost tied with Japan's, which is a really good place to be. Now, his cities are still pretty decently tough. Oh, I need to get a battering ram out of here, too. I think we'll have time after this. Oh, hello. Mega Colossal Eruption. Did you just find a goodie hut? Oh no, you found a Barbarian Encampment. I was like, I was confused for a second. Governor title. I think we're good with what you've got, right? So, honestly, switching you to a different city. I mean, it's a little late for the holy site, but there will be probably some follow-up anyway. So we might move you down there, so that way I can put Pingala in here. Since Patna has a pretty good population. All right, one more turn on the iron. Really would be nice to have that up there. I'll play nice with a little bit with some of you guys that are further away. All right, so you finished the watermill. Let's go ahead and knock out the battering ram. We can do the first swordman. Arby's ready to go. Swordman looking good. I would like another archer at some point as well, though, to be fair. We did just boost construction, so we can finish that off in one turn, which will give us the boost for our civic. We can swap back to that. Yes. Yeah, I'll give up horses for iron.
People who cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
How are we looking on great profits? We can recruit one right now. It literally just happened, didn't it? Right? Or did they? We didn't run out of religions. No, we still got some. So yeah, we can recruit a great prophet right now. Okay. Working our way up to engineering machinery would be really useful. Maybe we can knock out some walls somewhere. Okay, swordman. Let's swap you guys around, because you can immediately upgrade. So we got 2 swordmen now. Got a battering ram coming, which we don't need for this first city, Nagoya. And then we've got, oh, I'd like another archer, but we can get that up after the fact. John the Baptist. All right, we are going to swap off drama and poetry, go back to, oh, we finished games and rec, perfect. So let's start working on military training. And we may finish that all the way, even though I might eventually, and very likely will eventually have an encampment somewhere. It would only delay engineering by a smidge if I did this and then did the encampment right after. So I think this is okay. Alternatively, I could do the encampment first and then come back to the battering ram. Because we really do want that territorial expansion thing to be able to declare this war. All right, let's get the encampment first. Honestly, up here is probably okay. One of these 2 spots. Probably not going to use them for much else anyway. I'm going to put it here, just a little bit further out. I mean, I could technically save up and do that, but I don't think we need to do that. Field policy slot. Okay, so we got our great prophet, which is awesome. Probably go back to this for a little bit. Enjoy a bit more of a science boost for a few turns. All right, what religion are we going to go for? Probably elephants, right? Elephants. Isn't there elephants? Am I blind? Oh, right there. Varu. We're just going to have our Varu going around. I don't know. That is what we're called, right? Yeah, let's just make sure it wasn't like, that's how it's spelled. That's what it looks like. All right, Varu. Just because we're going to be militaristic. So our Varu are going to go far and wide. Production is probably really good for us. Religious community could also be extremely good for us. Either one of these two. Amenities are also nice, to be fair. But, and campus and buying campus stuff with faith is also really nice. There's lots of options here that could be really good. We're already getting some production here. Stacking onto the production might not be the worst idea. Why not? Let's go for it. More science would probably be really useful. Of these buildings, really the amenity or the food would probably be the ones that we would lean towards, just because that's our thing, right? Grow tall, but make our people happy. If we're already growing tall, making our people happy might be the best route. As far as these down here, probably the science. Gold could also be really good. Stewardship. Actually, that's pretty good as well. Gives us a little bit of both. And we have to add to these, obviously, but just trying to just plan out what would be the best first, and then we can figure out which one to get now. Crusade. I mean, we could convert Japan stuff. Now, that'd be a little bit tough because he does have religion himself. So that might not be the easiest thing to do. Foreign cities and friendly cities. So both these are pretty decent. I think we're going to start with probably the science and the gold one. I think that's fine. There's some area score right there. We are going to be getting a heroic age here in a few turns, which is awesome. Kind of right when we need it. Honestly, delegating some walls, not the worst idea. Because it's going to have some ship stuff going on all the time anyway. Purchase of a missionary. I kind of like to get the rest of the religious stuff up, though, for our religion. Now, we do have to protect our religion, because obviously he's coming, and he's got stuff all over the place. So, probably what we need to do is get an apostle, do a little bit of combat, and then bring it back home and do its belief stuff. I mean, we might just lose our religion right now, to be honest, if we're not careful. He's got a lot of missionaries. How many do we need for a prophet? Probably 300? We need a temple, don't we? Which we can probably build. No. Not prophet, apostle is what I'm trying to say. Did I miss the temple thing? Oh, it's down here, theology. Well, we're going to swap off military training here in a minute anyway. Probably finish up this stuff down here. Oh, there goes our religion. He's pushing it. That's rough. Yeah, we can't even do anything right now. We may just lose our religion completely straight up. Maybe just be completely gone forever. Can we... I want to, like, purge some of these missionaries if we can. Granary to get us taller. Campus obviously still really, really good. A lot of good options here. I'm just worried we're gonna, yeah, we're actually, Japan's kicking our rear end on science right now. So I think we need to still focusing a little bit more on science.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose.
Can we purge these? I'm not at war with them. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have done something sooner, but we need to start getting ready to, like, there's nothing we can do here. This is unfortunate. I mean, but oh well. We didn't have to have a religion. It's not the end of the world if we lose it. Not critical towards our plans. Could flip Nalanda to ourselves. Could also take Kabul away from him, which would be kind of nice. So in 5 turns we can territorial expansion. There we are. I mean, the smart move would probably be the stable, right? So we can do more Varu out. Let's do the granary. We need all sorts of stuff in this poor little city. Let's go stable. I still don't need a campus too. Goodness, we need everything. Let's go campus first, or stable first. Probably gonna get us another Varu here shortly. I think I'll keep my iron for myself, my friend.
Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I forgot to swap off engineering. I mean, it's fine. I did forget though. Distracted by the religion stuff. We'll still get machinery here in a bit. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and start working on machinery because we will get a 3rd archer here in a moment. Okay, with finishing drama and poetry, I'm not planning on building any wonders. I don't really want to go to war with Ambiorix. I don't think it'll hurt us that much, though. I really don't want to. I'm sorry, my friend.
All the world's a stage, and all the...
All right, let's go grab theology, see if we can get... I don't think we can rescue this, but we can try. We're going to have enough money to upgrade these guys to crossbowmen. I'm not sure. I think it's what? 220, I want to say. Might be able to get one of them, which wouldn't be the worst. Alright, so there's our heroic age. It's good timing. We should be like one turn away, I think, from our war declaration. I don't really care about this because it's not going to help us right now. I mean, I doubt it'll come into play, but might as well. And then these other ones, I mean, there's no reason not to. Would have liked something a little bit more militaristic, but that is what it is. All right, so Archer, 2 turns. Fill a policy slot. All right, so what are we going to do up here? Could always do cavalry. Still happy with the +1 production? I mean, it helps some of our smaller cities a little bit more, right? I don't know that anything else jumps out at me as like, yeah, I gotta have that. Great general points would be nice. But I don't think we're even in the running right now. We're really not. But, I mean, we can try. Might as well. You know what? We're about to go to war. Some great channel points. See if we can get something. And if anything, it can lower the faith cost. Since we're basically done with our religion anyway. We can try that. Your borders grew, so we're going to shift you back to there. 2 turns we'll own another archer. Oh, I needed to check to see if we can declare war. I would like to be me to get another trade route. I don't think it's going to happen. Double points towards great people of this class. Sure, great generals. Although that's going to make other people earn theirs faster as well, to be fair. Oh, no points. Ha. Great. And then that player got the thingy. All right, we got machinery. We got temples.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big machine. Machines never come with any spec.
Okay. So technically we could upgrade you, right, to a siege tower. Just immediately start assaulting the city. It's 250. Oof. We need to at least get one of these guys up. So I think you stay as a batting ram for now. And then let's check here. Oh, we got it. So next turn, I think we're going. I mean, this is going to make him mad at me for moving up like this, but I don't really care. I'm going to typically just ignore him when that happens. We are going to be building a second campus, right? 9 turns. So that one will eventually get there. I guess we'll start with defensive tactics because I'm not planning on being declared war on, I hope. And then we'll switch back to the other one once we get that second campus up. All right, Archer is done. Lots of things we would want, obviously. I mean, housing, continue to grow. More growth means more science. Of course, campus would be more science as well, to be fair. +3 over there, it's not bad. Getting culture up to get the, there's a lot of military stuff in the culture tree. Might not be a worst idea in the world. Honestly, though, another Viru probably is the way to go for now. All right, before we continue on anymore, we went way over time because I'm having fun. We're going to put a cut in there when we come back, declare war on Japan. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.